Ladies and gentlemen, from the beautiful Caribe Royale here in Orlando, Florida, it's now time for a special super middleweight title attraction. Set to make his ring walk, please welcome Jonathan González Ortiz. Now set to make his ring walk, the chosen one, Edgar Berlanga. Ladies and gentlemen, from Orlando, Florida, live on DAZN, it's now time for our next bout of the evening. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing in association with Warriors Boxing. We're sponsored tonight by Bet Online, Everlast, El Mexicano, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Riyadh Season, Puncher's Chance, and Drip. This bout is sanctioned under the auspices of the World Boxing Organization. The president, Gustavo Oliveri. The supervisor is Joe Hernandez. Introducing your three judges scoring this contest from ringside: Tina Griffith, Efrain Lebron, and Michael Tate. And at the sound of the bell, your third man in the ring, referee Christopher Young. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 10 rounds of boxing scheduled for the WBO NABO Super Middleweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears la bandera de Puerto Rico, the red, white, and blue. He's scaled 167 and 1.5 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with a record of 20 victories, no defeats, 1 draw, with 16 wins coming by way of knockout. Peleando desde Barrio Obrero, Santurce, Puerto Rico, Mantequilla, Jonathan González Ortiz. González Ortiz. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He was black with the red trim. He scaled 169 and 1/2 pounds. Professional record, 22 victories, 1 defeat, with 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of the beautiful borough of Brooklyn, New York, and representing all of Puerto Rico, here is the former WBO and NABO Super Middleweight Champion and the former World Title Challenger, the chosen one, Edgar Berlanga.
Okay, Jimmy, listen, move y'all trunks a little high, so everything up here I'm gonna say good, everything up here I'm gonna say good. Jimmy, you know what time it is. It's the WBO, NABO Super Middleweight title. Fight hard, fight clean, touch them up.
You know, talking to González Ortiz's team this week, the word of these early rounds really is survival. They think if he can get through the first couple and catch a rhythm, that his boxing skills can take over. He is a former Olympian that was back in 2008. He was a decent prospect maybe 12, 13 years ago, but they know the firepower that Edgar Berlanga has.
And Ortiz took this fight on 6 weeks' notice as we get going here in the same room that Edgar Berlanga was in just over a year ago, where he stopped Padraig McCrory in the middle rounds to set himself up for the Canelo fight.
You see that midsection of González Ortiz. This was a guy that told me this week that when he was serving time, he ballooned all the way up above 300 pounds. So conditioning is definitely going to be an issue.
Look, when I was studying Ortiz, he has good pop in his punch, right? He throws good body shots. I could tell that he was well-schooled, that he was once a really good boxer. But inactivity kills careers. It kills everything, no matter how good or potentially good you could be. I expect him to get out of the first round. I was talking to you about this because he does have good little pop and good technique. But the later this fight goes, that's when the inactivity kicks in. And the punch resistance. You know, you can't be out of the ring that long and just be once, you know, be hit in the chin and not know how to react. This is the thing about about being out of the ring so long.
And look, if you survive the early rounds, maybe give Berlanga something to think about. He did come in almost 2 pounds overweight before this fight. Had to pay about 40 grand to González Ortiz to have this fight move forward. So maybe he's not taking it as seriously as he should, but surviving Sergio is going to be tough.
Berlanga claimed he could not get down in weight due to the flu, and here Berlanga is giving an output of right hands and lefts. Ortiz shaking his head, saying they're not affecting him too much here in the first round.
I'll tell you what, Berlanga's exchanging with him, so this gives an opportunity for a fighter like Ortiz, because inactive or not, if you're exchanging punches and you got some kind of power like Ortiz does, and you know, that's actually working in the benefit of Ortiz. Exchange with Berlanga, that's going to be your best chance.
González Ortiz won his last.
Oh, and a big left hand. Ortiz doesn't look like he knows where he is, but a quick get up from the Puerto Rican.
He's not going to last too much longer. Way too early for him to get hit like that. Right on the chin. You can see he's wobbling.
45 seconds to go. There's another big right hand.
They should stop this fight, man. Expect a highlight reel knockout if they don't stop this fight right now.
30 seconds to play with for Berlanga in round 1. There's the NyQuil. 2 doses from the chosen one, Berlanga.